The reviewer begins by praising the 8CS striking design, calling it one of the most beautiful cars of the last 50 years. Its curves, proportions, and signature Alfa styling, like the trademark triangular grille, draw immediate admiration. The blend of Italian elegance and sculptural perfection is a recurring motif throughout the review. The video highlights the car's origins, a carbon fiber body mounted on a steel tube frame. Manufactured between 2007 and 2010, only 500 coupes and 500 spiders exist. This exclusivity adds allure, amplifying its desirability among collectors and enthusiasts. Propulsion and mechanical ballet. At the heart of the 8C sits a 4.7L naturally aspirated V8, sourced from Ferrari/Maserati, 4,691 cubic centimeters, generating 450 HP thanks to variable valve timing and a lively 7,500 RPM redline. This powerhouse churns out 480 Nm of torque with a lively mid-range punch, greater than 80% torque by 2,500 RPM. Complementing the engine is a sophisticated transaxle with a 6-speed paddle shift, achieving lightning-quick 175 milliseconds shifts in sport mode. The reviewer underlines how the V8 sound is a standout feature, presenting the best-sounding V8 of all time, rich, raspy, and operatic. When revved, the exhaust crescendos along a harmonizing soundtrack of ragged pops and crackles, contributing to its visceral appeal. Driving experience and dynamics. Transitioning from idle to motion, the video captures the 8CS responsiveness, 0 to 100 km/h in 4.2 seconds, an effective quarter-mile in 12.4 seconds, and a top speed of approximately 292 km/h. Some estimates place it closer to 306 km/h. Lateral grip impresses too, with skid pad figures recording 1.02 G. The chassis balance is lauded, nearly perfect 49:51 front-to-rear weight distribution achieved through clever packaging of the engine and gearbox. The reviewer describes the steering as direct, with tactile feedback and a mechanical edge that anchors the driving experience in visceral connection. Carbon ceramic Brembo brakes are commended for potent stopping power, 94 feet in just 32 m from 97 km/h, instilling confidence even under spirited driving. Emotional and sensory engagement. What truly elevates the 8C above many supercars, the reviewer argues, is its emotional impact. It's more than a furious machine, it's art in motion. The combination of engine note, tactile transmission, and sculptural beauty makes each outing feel like painting with a rolling brush. Enthusiasts remark that the car's character transcends raw metrics. It's evocative, engaging, and unafraid to broadcast its presence, which makes every drive feel cinematic and alive. Daily usability and exclusivity. Despite its performance, the review doesn't shy away from practical considerations. Cabin space is snug, and storage is limited. After all, it was conceived as a sculptural grand tour, not a weekly commuter. The reviewer acknowledges this, mentioning how one could tour across Europe in comfort, but warns that carrying luggage or shopping bags is an afterthought. However, for owners, this is a small trade-off for the thrill it delivers. And with only 1,000 examples ever made worldwide, the 8C is exceedingly rare, making every turn of the key a privilege. Legacy and cultural relevance. Though a 2000s-era car, the 8C continues to be revered. Featured in major automotive events, like the Goodwood Festival of Speed in 2010, and prominently displayed in video games, Forza, Gran Turismo, it cemented its place in automotive culture. The reviewer paints it as a modern heir to Alfa's historic prowess, a blend of analog purity and aesthetic bravado that harkens back to the marque's golden age. Criticisms and nuances. No car is flawless, and the review acknowledges some compromises. The cabin is leather-trimmed and driver-focused, but the ride is stiff and raw, without concern for urban sealing refinement. The gearbox, while spectacular in sport, can be quirky in normal or wet conditions. But these are framed as part of the package, an unvarnished, passionate drive with few filters. It isn't for everyone, but for those who crave engagement, it's a masterpiece. Final verdict. Conclusion: the Alfa Romeo 8C Competizione is more than a sum of its parts. It upholds Alfa's legacy in beauty and bravado, pairing a symphonic V8 engine and dynamic prowess with the emotional excitement of pure, analog driving. It's a rare car that feels alive in every sense. The video reviewer sums it up succinctly: not just one of the best sounding, but embodying a timeless beauty and connection to driving, something scarce in the modern era. Why this review stands out? Recency: it's fresh, July 2025, proving the 8C still resonates. Balanced perspective: covers design, engineering, performance, and quirks. Emotional storytelling: blends data with sensory narrative for full immersion. Authenticity: no corporate script, just candid experience and reverence. Suggested viewing tips: watch the opening shots, the idle, exhaust burble, and sweeping angles. Focus on driving segments, observe how engine, transaxle, and handling sync. Listen carefully, the soundtrack is a highlight, turn up the volume. Watch the summary, the emotional conclusion underlines why the 8C is mythic. In summary, 800 words in essence. The latest video review of the Alfa Romeo 8C Competizione weaves technical precision with poetic reverence. It emphasizes the car's stunning Italian design, Ferrari-sourced V8 power, dynamic handling, and emotional depth. The reviewer acknowledges practical trade-offs but argues they are part of the car's visceral charm. Through evocative narration and immersive visuals, the 8C emerges not merely as a supercar, but as an icon that delivers art, performance, and soul in one intoxicating package. For anyone seeking a modern automotive sculpture that roars to life, this review gushed: it's simply the best-sounding V8 of all time.